Hello, everybody. Welcome to part 4. I hope everybody's been well and enjoying this beautiful weather that has been happening, which has been snow here. I don't know what it's like in your part of the world, but all in all, I hope you had a great day. So, today's part 4, and this is what we've been working on so far. And I have decided to finally get this done. And because I've been so busy and things happening. And I thought, well, today is as good day as any. So I thought I would record a video and show you some of what I do for my leaves and just to fill in little bits and pieces as we go. It won't be a long video, but I can always do, little add-ons here and there if I get a chance to go live again, which I'm not live. This is a recorded video, and I am hoping that everything is set up enough that you can see what I'm doing. So I've just threaded my needle with silk ribbon, and now I'm going to go through the end with the point and pull it through and just pull on the bottom, and it makes it stay nice and easy and flat, so it gets pulled through without having a knot there. And then typically I just make a regular knot at the bottom, which is what you can do with your regular thread. So, all right, I picked this lighter green. I only have a few colors of the green, so I will use what I have and then mix it up a little bit like I did on these other pieces. So now that your needle's threaded and you have your knot on the end, we're going to lift up, and I think I'm going to start over in here, and I'm going to just do basically the same style chain stitch one as I've done before, and I will show you different methods of different leaves on this same little piece of work that I have here. And I don't know what I'm going to do with this after. I may just put it up for sale or something like that. I just don't know. So anyway, I came up next to my stem, and I hope you can see this okay. And I'm going to go back down in next to where I came out, and make sure you don't get into your knot, because that just causes all kinds of havoc. So I'm going to come up about I'd say 1/4 of an inch. Now you can make your leaves longer, shorter, whatever you prefer. It's totally up to you. Now, some of the ones that I've done um, come out, come on, let's go. I have a little piece that I go a little further away here, just a little piece further. So I do my leaf just as a chain stitch, and then I lay my silk ribbon down so it's a little flat, and then I will go in that silk ribbon where I flattened it, and this will give it another little look on this leaf to make it stand out just a little bit more. It almost looks like a bleeding heart bush flower, but it could be used for that. And it's almost the same thing that we did with some of the buds. So you can do whatever you like on your piece. So now I'm going to come over just a little bit, come up. Do not pull, if you are not using a hoop, do not pull it very tight, because it will snug up on your, it'll pull your material together, and you don't want to do that. So now I will go down again and come up the same as doing a chain stitch. Bring it up, pull it so it looks nice, and then depending on how long you want that extra little piece sticking out, you can judge that for whatever type of flowers you're doing. And then you go down. And I hope this is set up properly so you can see this very well. And now I will go in, and what I'm doing is I'm following along and going on each, like here I'm out, but there's no space really to put a leaf in the middle of this spot. So I went down a little bit and went on the inside of my stem so I can do another leaf. Now you can make them big, small, whatever is fitting into that spot. Now I'm going to make this leaf to give it a little bit more of a three-dimensional. I'm going to make this leaf actually go over my butt a little bit. And that gives it another little look that it's more realistic because leaves do shadow over your flowers or other stems. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull this up. As you can see, it's right there and it is going over that little flower. And I'm going to do the same thing as I did before. Now, another thing you could do is if you wanted to give it a different point, you could just go straight down in, or you can take and put a little bit of a knot, a French knot on the end of that and go over the end of your um, chain stitch. So it's going down just at the top. And then you can put a little knot, a little French knot at the end of that leaf to give it a different look. So you can make these look like anything, like combining your stitches. It makes it look so nice. Now, another thing you can do is on these little tiny stems that are coming out, the little tiny ones, if you don't want a big leaf there, you can just come up next to your stem, bring it up, lay your silk ribbon down flat, and just go a little ways over and put your needle down into your ribbon, pull it down, and just gently pull that end down so it gives it a little bit of a edge, and it just curls that end under. So I'm going to do another one on the other side, and these are going to be a smaller leaf, more daintier for the tiny little stems. Now you don't have to go directly in the middle. You can offset it a little bit if you like, just to give it a different look. And that just makes it all uh, variation. It gives your eyes something to look at. Now, another kind of leaf that you can do, and I'm continuing with the silk ribbon because I still have some on here, but you can do these same stitches with your embroidery floss or a piece of wool, whatever you prefer. Now, there's another leaf that you can do. You bring it up and I just put a little tiny stem like coming out and then go up a little bit further and bring that up. So that way it's connected there. You just have a little stitch. And then I'm going to go down just, oh, I'd say an eighth of an inch. Just a tiny little stitch, almost like what you've put um, at the beginning. So I'm going to bring that down. Now, this one is, it can be called, I'm trying to think, it's like a fish stitch or a herringbone style. Can't even talk. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up next to like the middle of that little stitch that you took and pull it up. And I'm going to go down to the bottom of the stitch I just made previous at the top. And you're going to do this alternating both sides. So I'll come up across the other side of that stitch. I really do hope you can see this. And then go down to the center again of the middle of the leaf. And you'll do that all the way down until you fill in that leaf. And it looks so nice. It just gives it such a pretty look, a lot of texture. It's a little difficult getting my silk ribbon through, but you just keep going down to like the center of each stitch that you've made and going into the middle to make that stem. And that is how you do that stitch to give it a, oh my gosh, just does not want to go through. There we go. And that's what that leaf looks like. It gives texture to your leaves. So that gives you 3 different styles that you can do with your floss, your silk ribbon, or your embroidery floss or wools, whatever you choose. So you just keep going with that and you fill in until you're happy and it looks full. So that's the look you're going for. And I have promised a giveaway. I'm not going to do it on this one because I would like to have everybody know in advance when I'm going to do it. So if you would please, you have to make sure you are subscribed and leave a comment and all of that stuff on my videos. I really appreciate if you would subscribe and leave comments because I do answer my comments. But on the giveaway video, I will put out a notification prior to. That way everybody knows the date and time that will be happening because I appreciate everybody and I have grown so exponentially with the subscribers and I appreciate each and every one of you. And being that I'm restarting all over again because the other channel was deleted, I am grateful and thankful that you are all subscribing and leaving comments, which I love getting comments on my videos. And if you're following along with my stitching, that's awesome. I do have some really, really cool things coming up. Soon as November's done, because we're in the process of doing a lot of shows here in Alberta. We're in Banff and Canmore, so all the weekends of this month. So it's been really crazy, but I wanted to get this little bit of a video in so you can be seeing, the part 4. And when I'm finished, I will come back and I'll upload pictures onto my community tab. I'll upload to my Facebook, and I'm also on TikTok. So I'm everywhere, and Instagram. So I will show the final piece, and then we'll decide what we're going to do with it, whether we sell it or make something with it. But please do stay tuned for it will be a pre-scheduled live. I will do it live for the giveaway. So thank you, everybody. And I really do hope that everyone is having a great day. And thank you for watching. And please do hit that subscribe button. Have a great day. Bye-bye.